Sagittarius, today the three cards that rise before you, the King of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and Justice, shine like flames cutting through the shadows of your path. These are not random signs. They are whispers directly from the universe, telling you that a door is opening. It is a chance tied to a signature, to documents, and to a truth that has never been spoken. If you dare to step through, the reward will bring both material wealth and spiritual freedom. But the time is limited. Your signature, your decision, will become the arrow released from the bow, shaping the future ahead. Remember this: even those who love you may plant seeds of doubt without meaning to. Do not let their voices drown out the call inside your chest. A clear sign will appear, and you must have the eyes to see it. When your heart trembles with force, that is the invitation from destiny. And if every word of this feels like it echoes in your very bones, speak with me now. I am ready to receive the justice I deserve. Breathe deeply, hold the breath, and imagine the flame inside your chest glowing brighter and stronger. Let that energy lock you in place and lift you up. I shuffle the deck slowly, letting the fire of Sagittarius shine on every card. The King of Swords appears first, not a dreamer, but a sage who knows the laws, the deadlines, and the weight of truth. He is the trumpet sounding the start of a new chapter. He calls you to sign, to confirm, to step forward. This is no random meeting. This is a moment that has hovered too long in silence. Now the fire is hot enough to melt the chains. You may have already felt it, a missed call, a memory that repeats, a symbol flashing before you on the road. The universe never lets you wander off course. It fires arrows of signal, and tonight, it tells you to pick up your own bow. If you wake in the night with a pounding urgency, that is your soul pushing you to act. Then comes the Eight of Pentacles. I see an image both simple and grand. You, the one who has never stopped working, the one who has built value piece by piece, even when no one was watching. You never needed a stage or a spotlight to prove yourself. The work you have done, the knowledge you have gathered, the steady steps you've walked, these are your lasting treasures. Now the seeds you planted so long ago begin to grow. Recognition of your skill, rewards of money or knowledge, a chance tied to papers, to agreements, to commitments. This is not a miracle overnight. This is the harvest, the fruit of patient years. And for Sagittarius, who longs for freedom, waiting this long has not been easy. But understand this: the wheel of fate spins slowly to test your endurance. And now it is turning faster, pulling you forward. Numbers will shift and ease your burden. Debts will settle. A new space will open for your journey, your home, your book of knowledge, or the restless heart that longs to explore. And then, justice appears, calm like a cool wind after the storm. As I place the card on the table, I whisper, what belongs to you will always return to you. Not early, not late, but at the exact moment you are ready to receive it. It comes in clear form, legal, undeniable, no longer hidden. There is balance, there is restitution, there is truth unveiled after the veil is lifted. Maybe what you once missed, what you thought was gone forever, is now returning in a new form. Don't look at it with doubt just because it arrives late. Look at it with gratitude and with wisdom. Receiving life's gifts is not weakness, it's an act of courage. Because when you open your hands, you allow new streams to flow in, to nourish the longer road ahead. In the next 72 hours, be alert for a clear sign. A sudden call, a message from someone long silent, or a door opening when you least expect it. That is the arrow being released for you to follow. When you see it, don't turn away. Take hold of it, because this chance will not come back again soon. Within 48 to 96 hours, destiny will not leave you wandering in the dark. A small but meaningful stream of money will arrive, like a spark to help guide your path. And from day 7 to day 10, a confirmation, a seal, a public announcement will make you breathe deep, just like the archer drawing back the bow before releasing the arrow of fate. Pay special attention to Tuesday and Thursday, not only this week but next week as well. Those are days of movement, a call, a document, a door opening wide. And if the number 17 appears along your way, or the letters J and G form a hidden code, receive it as a sign. Don't force it. Let the universe send signals in its own way. When they come, your heart will know that an unseen hand is guiding you. Hear me with both seriousness and trust. This journey doesn't unfold in one day, but it does demand precision in one crucial moment. There will be paperwork, a decision that requires your signature right away, The last thing you should do is let that moment pass because of fear. Someone close to you may offer advice, not with bad intent, but it could make you hesitate. Be thankful for their care, but don't hand over the bow of destiny to someone else. Sagittarius is the archer, not the one who gives away the bow. There will be shortcuts, and there will be tempting detours. But the King of Swords in your reading is clear. The straight path with clear words and sharp thinking is your shield. So read carefully, ask questions, take notes. When every piece is clear, then sign your name. Do you know this? You already escaped a fall. A fall that could have changed your life forever. That wasn't random luck. It was deliberate protection. The universe arranged it so you wouldn't stumble. And now, looking back, you'll see the delays, the frustrations that once annoyed you were in fact your greatest blessings. That is how justice works. Quiet but enduring. I see the image of a public confirmation, a declaration, maybe even an achievement announced before others. It could be a promotion, a certificate, or praise that makes you hold your head high. Those who love you will rejoice. Those who doubted you will fall silent. But Sagittarius, don't look for joy in revenge. Smile in peace. Gratitude is the bow that raises your vibration. The abundance you receive is not just for you. It opens the door to connection, to giving, to supporting, to wiping away the hidden tears of your loved ones. When generosity comes from the heart, it multiplies, like a flame that burns brighter when shared. I also sense energy around your home. But for Sagittarius, home is not just four walls. It's a station along the long journey. It may be land, property, or finding a new home. That becomes the anchor for your next adventure. If you're considering a move or delays have been blocking the way, trust that this season will bring solutions. I also see a pair of arms in support, from family or from a close bond. Someone quietly clearing the path ahead for you. Allow yourself to feel gratitude without feeling indebted. There is love that exists simply for the sake of love. And in the next 30 days, life will move faster, shifting and transforming. You'll notice your old routines no longer fit. Don't panic. These turns are not here to block you, but to set you back on the right path. The place where you can stand tall, draw your bow, and shoot your arrow toward the future. That is why I emphasize balance, something Sagittarius often struggles with, because your heart always wants to run at full speed toward the horizon. The good news that is coming may overwhelm you, like the blinding sunrise after a long night. So breathe deeply. Drink water, rest, talk with those who truly listen. And above all, do not make decisions in the storm of emotion. Calmness is the arrow that guides you. You will have choices, and each choice will open a new horizon. Define your priorities clearly. Like an archer, you can only release one arrow at a time. You cannot embrace the whole sky. Your true power lies in your ability to say yes or no. Now let's do a small ritual together. Place your right hand over your heart, close your eyes, breathe deeply. Imagine yourself drawing the bow beneath a sky full of stars, and whisper, under the light of truth and the hand of justice, I accept what is mine. I receive it with gratitude and I bless it. This is not an empty chant. It is a declaration that your soul is ready to open. My Sagittarius, the cards show that you are nearing a very real deadline. There are documents, procedures that must be completed before this cycle closes. It's not only about money. It could be legal opportunities, tax benefits, or a right long delayed. If you prepare in time, the door will open. Write a simple list. Gather the papers. Set the appointments. Prepare your file. Once you begin, you'll see everything flow more smoothly than you thought. And if hesitation has held you back, let today be the day you cut the rope and set your feet free. Sagittarius lives on intuition and ideals. That intuition is your natural compass. Remember the times you overcame trials with nothing but faith and willpower? That talent is still in you. And this time it is joined by real resources. A project left undone, a business idea, a creative vision, is waiting for your breath of life. As finances and legal matters stabilize, you will have space to invest in yourself. Not just in material gain, but in healing. The kind of healing that lets you light your ideals and also share care with others. You don't need to build a mountain in a week. Just place the first stones. I sense a moment of clarity drawing near, like sunlight flooding into a room that was once dark. You will uncover hidden things, an opportunity unseen, a right you thought was lost, or a relationship reopening a new path. When this clarity comes, don't blame the past. Every trial made you strong enough not to repeat old mistakes. Let joy flow through your body. Laugh loudly, freely. Sagittarius needs that freedom, and I want to speak to your heart. The heart that sometimes holds sorrow like a keepsake. What you thought was lost is returning, not only wealth or possessions, but trust, hope, the certainty that life has never abandoned you. This return will reshape how you see the future. Perhaps you will travel far. A trip, a meeting, or simply a spiritual journey. For Sagittarius, movement itself is healing. It is how your soul expands. And before we continue, leave this in the comments. I protect and bless my journey. I receive what is mine with gratitude. When you write it, you are declaring that you are ready, like the archer releasing an arrow into the sky of destiny. My dear Sagittarius, keep a clear mind and a wide-open heart. The signs I share with you are not here to frighten you, but to remind you that your path is guided. Respond quickly to what is official, lawful, clear. Trust those who are skilled. Do not be shaken by empty words or rushed pressure. There is still one detail yet to be revealed. A name, a gesture. It will appear like an arrow of fate, telling you clearly who brings the message and which door is opening before you. Breathe deeply, because what comes next may change not only your place in society, but the way you see love, truth, and even the story of your family. And here, the Queen of Pentacles enters your reading. For Sagittarius, this is special. You love adventure. But this time, the universe sends a woman who carries the energy of stability, steadiness, and wisdom in matters of money and law. She may be a calm lawyer, a fair judge, a wise financial director, or even a family member with power and influence. What they share is alignment with your best interest. This person truly cares about your well-being. Their help is the key that opens the safe passage ahead. When you recognize them, welcome their support as a wind filling your sails. Don't resist, because their intention is pure and their hand is guiding. Then the Seven of Cups reversed appears, clearing the fog. The long days of indecision, the weight of illusions and overlapping visions are finally dissolving. You will see your path as clearly as a lighthouse blazing in the night, guiding the traveler safely to shore. But the universe does not forget to warn you. The Five of Swords shows that someone once tried to cause confusion, to cut off or even take what was rightfully yours. If this truth comes to light, do not let anger lead you. Remember, Sagittarius is the sign of truth and justice, and truth will protect you on its own. And then, the most solemn energy appears, the Ten of Pentacles. This is the ringing bell of heritage, of family, of the bloodline carried within your heart. It tells you that what is coming is not only a gain for the present, but a foundation of prosperity that stretches far ahead, even for generations yet to come. Perhaps a property, an inheritance, a right once left behind is making its way back to you. Or perhaps you, through today's vision and courage, are laying down the first stones of a legacy your children and grandchildren will one day honor. This is the moment when justice, truth, and the blessings of the ancestors come together. Sagittarius, receive it as a traveler who has found the torch of light in the middle of a long night. And if this message reaches your heart, write it down in the comments. I am ready to embrace my great destiny. Let that statement be your covenant with the sky, a sign that you are ready to open your heart to light, to truth, and to blessings moving toward you. Do you feel the weight of responsibility on your shoulders, Sagittarius? Of course you do, because you are not only a witness, you are the fire that lights the path for family and for community. But the cards reveal, you are ready to carry this growth. You do not collapse under its weight. Instead, you stand tall in what you have built, with wisdom, with courage, and with the flame that never dies within you. The reversed hermit tells me, the time of isolation, the night's wandering in your own labyrinth is over. You once searched for meaning in silence, holding your worries inside so others would not be burdened. But now the universe sends help, not only through resources, but through people of deep goodwill. Mentors, advisors, teachers, and true companions. Sagittarius, it is time to let others walk beside you. Not every journey must be walked alone. The universe shows love through the hands of friends, through alliances that are real and sincere. And this time they appear clearly. When you want to retreat into an island to heal, Remind yourself the wide world can also be an embrace. Take a deep breath, place your hand on your chest, and listen. Your heartbeat is the drum of a mission opening before you. Intuition whispers, destiny has prepared a wide gate of prosperity and freedom, exactly the path you were born to follow. And when the Sagittarian soul recognizes its moment, your body will relax, your eyes will shine. Signs will be everywhere, on the road, in a friend's words, in repeating numbers, even in dreams. If you allow it, the eyes of the archer will see it all. The Six of Swords shows me an inner journey turning into a real voyage. It is leaving turbulent waters behind to reach calmer shores. Legal ties, financial burdens, old constraints, they are closing, and a door opens, a new home, a change of environment, perhaps even moving to a new land. For Sagittarius, this is more than stability. It is a sacred adventure, a chance to create a refuge worthy of your freedom and your search for truth. I see you packing, folding clothes, opening boxes of memories, picturing the future. Excitement flows through every gesture, soothing the tired soul. Like a ship finally finding its harbor. No more storms. This is the essence of Sagittarius, wandering, yet always building a fire to return to. Free, yet creating a home wherever the heart belongs. What you have nurtured with patience and compassion will not vanish. On the contrary, it is blooming. The universe never forgets to reward those who walk with brave feet and a noble heart. The Three of Cups brings joy of reunion. Laughter, warm gatherings. Reunion with loved ones after a long road. You will tell your story at the table. Between candlelight, clinking glasses, and open arms, those who once prayed for you in silence will rejoice to see their faith become reality. The Queen of Swords reminds you, be clear in words, transparent in choices. This is a time for direct communication, for logic, for proof. Ask for documents, verify, listen to advice. But when you stand at the crossroads, the Two of Wands, remember, the final choice does not come from numbers, but from the voice within. The intuition of Sagittarius, tied to the flame of truth, will point the way. When your very body whispers, this is it, trust it. The Knight of Pentacles moves slowly but steadily. News will arrive, but the unfolding of reality follows its own rhythm. Do not rush, do not force. Each paper, each conversation, each step is a stone in the foundation of your future. And when the reversed Four of Cups appears, I see fresh opportunities returning. Projects once paused, classes once abandoned, dreams once delayed, now come back in better form. This is no accident. This is the gift of growth. The universe waited for you to be ready, and now you are. The reversed Eight of Cups tells me of something once lost, now returning in new form. It might be a partnership, a career opportunity, a resource, or a right once hidden, but when it returns, it carries the power of fire, tested and purified, shining now just for you. Do you notice how the numbers repeat? 50, 100, 500? They are not random. For Sagittarius, these are treasure maps, clues, codes from the universe leading to a greater mystery. In October, November appear like strong drum beats, marking the rhythm of destiny moving forward. If the speed of messages, meetings, and documents surprises you, do not be afraid. Breathe deeply. It is simply the gallop of the Sagittarian horse. And when the King of Wands arrives, I see the figure of a man of action, a decisive lawyer, a seasoned judge, a bold manager, or even a resourceful family member. He does not just promise, he delivers. He moves the pieces at the right moment, so that the board tilts in your favor. If you've already thought of such a person, listen to his call. If not, he will soon appear. Sagittarius, the moon is no longer a threatening shadow, but a torch, revealing what was hidden, unpublished records, unspoken accounts, assets or rights long ignored. All are surfacing now. Whether someone hid them out of convenience or out of fear, it no longer matters, because the moment of truth has arrived. In your case, clarity is not only a moral principle, it also brings tangible rewards, and your intuition, that inborn gift of Sagittarius, will guide you to dig in the right place, to notice the detail others have missed. The Seven of Pentacles rises to honor your patience, not just the recent months, but the long years when you chose honesty instead of shortcuts, when you kept your word even when surrender seemed easier. The universe has witnessed every one of those moments, and now the harvest comes clear, solid, undeniable. The reverse Nine of Swords brings good news. The shadow of worry is dissolving. Sleepless nights of debt, of responsibility are fading. Peace returns to your soul, along with material abundance. And Sagittarius, sometimes a deep, restful sleep is the truest symbol of wealth. But hear me well, the Eight of Wands flashes again and again. When the wheel begins to turn, it will move fast. You may go from endless waiting to a final decision in just days. This is why you must prepare. Set your affairs in order: personal, financial, official, and most of all, define your purpose. The money, the opportunities, the benefits arriving now are not meant for careless spending. They are the bowstring to send your arrow farther than ever before. Purpose will guard you from impulsive choices. It will keep the Sagittarian fire from burning wildly, and instead focus it into a steady flame that lights the path. Your true strength, Sagittarius, is not in force. It is in restraint. It is in taming the wild beast within, transforming raw fire into a guiding torch. You are not a victim of fate. You are a co-creator with the universe. Through attitude, through ethics, through perseverance, and soon, life will return to you exactly what you planted. Your garden has reached its season of bloom. Now, let me share with you a sacred prayer, a decree to open the path if you speak it with faith. I am a child of light. Justice will come to me, and prosperity will flow into my home. Stand tall. Breathe deep. Speak it aloud. Feel the vibration rising in your chest. Let this affirmation anchor itself in every decision you make today. And from there, Sagittarius, your arrow will fly straight into destiny. Page of Pentacles appears like a small flame, illuminating the path of learning and expansion. I see opportunities to study, to gain certifications, or to try your hand at a brand new field. This is not just a stepping stone for your career. It is a key, opening a horizon where prosperity and spiritual maturity walk hand in hand. Three of Swords reversed whispers of healing. Old wounds from disputes, betrayals in money or law are slowly closing. Sagittarius is the sign of faith and philosophy, and it is that quiet faith that has carried you through. Universal justice may arrive late, but it never fails. I see signatures, marks of duty, and commitment. The King of Pentacles reveals an image of you facing important papers, perhaps linked to property, contracts, or even a project reaching across borders. Do not hesitate. Every signature is an arrow released, bringing you closer to stability and peace of mind. Investing in the right advice will save you from detours. The Six of Wands rises with well-earned rewards, recognition from the collective, an unexpected financial bonus, or benefits born of past dedication. This is the season when Sagittarius reaps what has been sown. I hear applause, and I see your longing to contribute to the world. After wearisome roads, the Four of Swords counsels rest. Rest is not delay, but a sacred pause, a moment to recharge before the great leap forward. Stay calm as change arrives. Financial choices, especially tied to land or home, may come into sharp focus. For Sagittarius, this is not only about owning a roof, but about creating a steady flow, as if given a treasure map, not just a fleeting gift. The Ten of Swords reversed announces resurrection. Yes, Sagittarius has fallen before, but the flame inside was never extinguished. Now you rise stronger, wiser, ready to walk forward with courage. Legal matters resolved. Bring an economic rebirth. A door opens, carrying new resources. I also see connections across borders, study abroad, international alliances, distant travels. Sagittarius belongs to wide horizons, and now, the universe swings that gate open. Listen to the call of faraway roads, where a new piece of your soul's journey awaits. This is the moment to write down an intention, a vow, to anchor the energy. And if you feel these words are yours, type in the comments below. I trust my journey and spread my wings to new horizons. In the weeks ahead, an unexpected email, an old document, or a number once thought meaningless may reveal a new path. With Sagittarian intuition, you will know which sign is true. And when the Eight of Wands urges action, remember you alone choose the rhythm of this adventure. Drink water, rest, keep a daily ritual, journaling, meditation, or simply stepping into nature. For Sagittarius, freedom and communion with the earth and sky are the greatest medicine. The Ten of Pentacles does not pass by lightly. I see a vast journey, travels, Horizons, family stories told around a fire, keepsakes carried home from afar. Above all, I see the power to weave hardship and injustice into a map toward the promised land, a place of safety and love for generations to come. If you have felt like only a supporter, a silent backbone for others, and that weight too heavy to bear, now you will see you are not alone. Life itself upholds you, turning the burden into pride. You are ready to move from survival into freedom, not through excess, but through wise care, like a traveler who chooses to rest, where the fire is warm, the food is simple, and the shelter carries the scent of wood. And a gentle warning comes with the Five of Swords, not to frighten, but to protect. Pay attention to clauses, the fine print in contracts or agreements. Leave no gaps. Keep everything written and secure a copy. If someone pushes with unreasonable pressure, step back, ask for time. Breathe, return with clarity, like an archer preparing before releasing the vital arrow. The Queen of Swords arrives, granting you precise words and gentle firmness. Sagittarius learns now to solve conflicts with sincerity and wisdom without wounding. And to close this circle, let me remind you of something often forgotten. In the storms of emotion, you deserve the blessings that come to you. They are not random, not mere gifts from chance. They are the fruit of a long journey, the reward the universe returns. Look back and see your effort. Look forward and see the horizon wide open. October and November appear as months of vibrant movement. News, decisions, perhaps even a sudden journey. Through it all, care for your sleep, celebrate every step, and do not fear asking for help when a door requires both hands to open. I am here, beside the cards, beside you, with the sound of prairie winds whispering behind me, grateful for the road opening before Sagittarius. May this process bring you peace, my dear archer, with armor when needed, and a wide open heart when it is time to receive. May truth shine on every corner, and may abundance dwell in your home, in your journey, in your wisdom, long enough to become habit. When you look into the mirror months from now, you may see in your eyes the radiance of one who has learned to wait, to choose, to honor the self. That is the fire in the heart of Sagittarius, and it will continue to burn bright.